a comprehensive look at trends, fund profiles, and more in Exploring ETFs.
We're going to talk about blockchain ETFs now with our ETF Research Director, Nina Mishra. And Bitcoin has been on a wild ride, this time on the negative side of things, right?
Correct. So now it is trading below $10,000 after touching a record high above 19,500 in December.
Yeah.
And the SEC recently dashed the hopes of a Bitcoin ETF coming out anytime soon. But demand for cryptocurrency assets remains very high, the investor demand. And 4 blockchain ETFs have been launched in the past few days. And there has been a lot of investor interest. Investors have been pouring a lot of money into these new ETFs.
Yeah.
It's the technology that underpins Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And it's a transformative technology. It has so many uses in so many industries that many experts say that it could change our world. And according to the International Data Corporation, IDC, blockchain spending is expected to grow at compound annual growth rate of 81.2%, and it will reach $9.2 billion by 2021.
So you say the ETF dashed hopes of a Bitcoin ETF. So are the ones that we're going to talk about today traded on the U.S. exchanges?
Yes. So these are blockchain ETFs. They invest in companies which are developing, which are investing in the blockchain technology.
Okay. So
they don't have any exposure to Bitcoin.
Okay.
The ETFs that could have provided exposure to Bitcoin directly, they are not coming out anytime soon due to SEC's concerns.
I see. Okay. That clears that.
Yes.
Spending is going to grow, huh? Even for this technology.
Right, at a very fast pace.
Wow.
So the technology is really great.
Yeah.
It's got so many uses.
Let's talk about these one at a time. Amplify, Transformational Data Sharing ETF, BLOK is the ticker.
It's, as I mentioned, all these are very new. This launched on the 17th of February.
Yeah.
It has already pulled in 185 million in assets. That's an unprecedented pace for a new ETF. It's an actively managed ETF, so maybe it is so popular with investors because of active management in this evolving space, or maybe because of the cool ticker, BLOK.
Yeah.
It has 51 holdings as of now and has an expense ratio of 70 basis points. Now, if you want to learn further about this ETF, you can go to the quote page on Zacks.com, and you can look at all other details, including expense ratio, holdings. You can also go to funds homepage using the link here to learn more about this ETF. And looking at the ETF, at this sponsor's web page, we see that top holdings are Taiwan Semiconductors. We see Square there, some well-known US companies, NVIDIA, IBM, Intel, and many other Japanese companies which are developing or using blockchain technology.
Okay. So then the next one, I'm just going to go with the ticker, BLCN.
Yes. It's by Reality Shares. It's called Reality Shares NASDAQ Next Chain Economy ETF. This launched at the same time on the 17th of January.
Yeah.
Now this uses a smart beta index.
Okay.
It uses a proprietary blockchain scoring index to identify companies that are likely to benefit most from blockchain technology, and it uses that to weight those companies, select and weight those companies. It has 94 million in assets under management and 59 holdings as of now. Expense ratio is 68 basis points. And again, you can go to the quote page on Zacks.com, and from there you can go to ETF sponsors website to learn more about the blockchain scoring methodology that they use, and also look at their top holdings. You can see Intel, Overstock, IBM, Cisco, well-known companies, technology companies that are investing a lot in blockchain technology are among its top holdings.
You know, I probably should have done this right at the beginning of our conversation here. You and I talk about a lot of different types of ETFs over time, and with something like this, it's relatively new as it is. I never like to assume that everybody watching these videos knows what we're talking about. In a thumbnail sketch, what is blockchain all about?
So it's as I said, it's the technology behind Bitcoin. It is kind of a distributed ledger which records transactions that everyone can see.
So trading technology.
Yeah. So it has many uses and it is being used in so many industries. So that is why they say that it's a transformative technology. It is being used in payment systems. It is being used in supply chains and many other uses which we still do not know because it's still a new technology.
Okay. All right. That clears that up too. So now we've got the First Trust Index Innovative Transaction and Process ETF.
Yeah, that's a long name. The ticker.
LEGR.
Yeah, that LEGR, LEGR. So this launched on the 24th, very new. Again, it invests in companies that use, invest, or develop, or they are poised to benefit from blockchain. Very new, so it has just about 3 million in assets under management. It has 67 holdings and an expense ratio of 65 basis points. Now, it uses a three-tier scoring methodology to select the holdings. The first tier is active users, the second tier is active enablers, and the third tier, and I'm sorry, the first tier is active enablers, the second tier is active users, and the third tier is active explorers. Okay. It selects companies only from tier 1 and tier 2 to be included in the index. Within each category, holdings are weighted equally, and each category gets an allocation of 50% each.
Got it.
Again, you can go to Zacks.com quote page of LEGR to look at further details, and from there you can go to the sponsors website, First Trust website for this webpage for this ETF, and you can look at holdings and other details. You can see that NVIDIA, Intel, Microsoft, and Micron Technology are the top holdings as of now.
All right, and then finally there is the Innovation Shares Next Generation Protocol ETF, or KOIN.
This launched just yesterday, absolutely new. So again, this also invests in companies that are participating in growth of blockchain technology. It is very unique because it uses artificial intelligence to select blockchain innovators and adopters. Expense ratio of 65 basis points, has 34 holdings as of now. So it combines two very hot investing themes, blockchain and artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
And it has a cool ticker too, KOIN, starting with a K.
They're all cool tickers.
So we'll see how it does, whether it will be popular with investors. This ticker is not yet available on our website because it just launched, but it will be available within the next 3-4 days. But you can go to Innovation Shares website to look at further details, dig further into this ETF. And if you look at the holdings, Amazon, Tencent Holdings, Visa, Taiwan Semiconductor, and Microsoft are the top holdings as of now.
All right, and I have to ask, do you own any of these?
I don't.
All right. You can always check out more ETF information of various sorts on our website, Zacks.com. All you need to do is use the Funds tab in the top toolbar, as we always say. That'll help direct you to the ETF section of our site. With Nina, I'm Terry Ruffalo.